still have time.
There's the previous one.
Can't catch me. This is the place. The jig's up. Surrender while you can.
I kinda wanted to do something else, but
This is...
no way. There's no way.
Attaboy! Bam! Like a Larry. Who wants some of this? Finally, I the Larry.
A time ago, I picked up this rare paper charm. It's very precious to me. What makes it so special is that if you tear one piece, the other piece starts tearing too.
Newsflash, don't care about your cute little origami obsession.
You better stay where you are and let me finish. Aren't you curious what the other piece is used for? I'll tell you. It's now the critical component of a mechanism, and when it gets torn, this place goes up in smoke. Yeah, the whole hideout is rigged with explosives and ready to blow.
What? The whole place up?
Oh, charm! Where's my paper charm?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you looking for this?
Yes, that's it. But when
I snatched it earlier, to stop you from doing anything hasty.
Why, you... And now you're going to betray...
You're one to talk. What about burying everyone here? If you ask me, that sounds like you've already betrayed our agreement, no?
Just give it here!
You done talking now? Huh? You sure? Great, because I'm done listening. Ah!
God damn, I was over here ready for the fight, bro. With the remote control and everything.
Great work, Takuya. You arrived in the nick of time.
Stay away from me!
Huh?
I said stay away, or I'll tear the paper charm!
Hey, oh, okay. Fine. Just calm down. What are you doing?
Just because I won't let him blow this place to bits doesn't mean that I won't do it myself. Unless you want to get buried, you should leave this place now. Take everyone here and get out!
You won't go through with it. If you were that cruel, then why bother protecting every person you've come across? Huh?
I'm not here to reason with you. Go! Just get out of here! This sacrifice is mine to make. Mine alone! Why couldn't you just stay out of it?
No one needs to sacrifice themselves.
All right, then you tell me. What am I supposed to do? I've tarnished our Oni pride and abandoned our ancestors' oath. Only sacrifice can restore my pride now. I chose this path so I could provide for my fellow Oni. I was ready to die from the very beginning. This is between us blue Oni. But you... If it wasn't for you, everything would have worked out perfectly!
They're here! We won't let them slip away this time!
Uh-oh! There's nowhere else to run!
Hey, Tenryo Commission! I'm the one you're looking for. I did it. I'm behind everything. Arataki Ito is innocent. You're the ones in charge of detaining criminals in human society, right? I'm sure you can tell who the criminal is here.
Huh? It's like he's trying to reenact the fairy tale, sacrificing himself for the Crimson Oni!
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's me you've been looking for, and here I am! How are you ever gonna report back without capturing me?
Stop fooling around, Ito!
Listen, Takuya, sacrificing yourself won't solve anything. Your sacrifice can't protect me or your fellow Oni, and giving up your life isn't gonna make theirs any longer. Sacrificing yourself is one way to escape your fate, but the only one you'll be setting free is yourself. Listen to me. You want to be the tough guy? Huh? Well, this is the coward's way out. Don't let your sacrifice stain our Oni pride. The Blue Oni have been scraping the bottom of the barrel all these years, so let's give them a new beginning. We've made mistakes, but we can make up for them. Fate hasn't been kind to the Oni? Well then let's tear it up and start over. Takuya! I'll take care of this. There are still people in danger. Go, help them.
What?
Hey, I got this.
Come on!
Forget about me! Just go! It's what I deserve!
Ah, shut up, would ya?
That's a fire profile picture right there. Don't tell me I got plastic though. Okay, I'm about to say, cause I'm not about to go to rock to rock
We
to rock
managed
to
to
rock.
save everyone! What about Ito and Takuya? Paimon hopes they're alright. Look! It's Ito and Takuya!
That's gonna hurt tomorrow. What's up with the looks on
My
your
question
faces?
is,
I said
in
we'd
the
be okay,
in the
didn't I?
cutscene, my thing is
I'm
purple.
sure I'd be looking a whole lot
Electro.
sharper right now if it
No,
wasn't for
I am
that
dead,
brutal
yo.
bean
I
attack
know.
of yours earlier.
Yeah, no.
Why? Why would you do this for me? I'm the guilty one here. I don't deserve this.
Because we're Oni, that's why. We share the same blood, brother. Our parents and their parents before them never taught us that it was okay to abandon family in need. I just wish you'd come to find me sooner. If you knew about me all along, then you should have come and asked me for help. I never would have dreamed of turning you away.
The Blue Oni disappeared so that they wouldn't bring trouble to the Crimson Oni. If I came to you for help, wouldn't that just undo everything the Blue Oni have done?
Not to me. I've always respected the Blue Oni for their sacrifice. Nothing they did was in vain. It's only because of them that we have survived to see today, and built a world where Oni and humans can live side by side. Honestly, everything that I have now, I owe to the Blue Oni. And let me tell you, the Inazuma of today wouldn't see you as a villain just because of the color of your horns.
You say all that, but in spite of everything, you're barely getting by.
That's just how I roll, man. You remember the pact, don't you? We're not supposed to suck up to the humans. We're supposed to earn their respect. Every member of the Arataki gangs had a tough time trying to fit in. Take Akira, for example. He snores like you wouldn't believe. Or Genta. He's got a serious temper problem. And Mamoru, well, he's colorblind. Even Granny Oni. She got that name for taking me in as a kid. We're all rejects and outcasts in some way, but we don't care. You want to talk about pride? Well, in our gang, we're proud to welcome anyone who's been through adversity with open arms.
But
Nah, don't worry. The Arataki gang's already a bunch of misfits. You really think you could cramp our style?
We've dealt with the Kairagi and the people they took captive. I assume the two of you are finished talking. Takuya, based on the findings of our investigation, I hereby announce that you are officially under arrest for forceful seizure of people. All stolen articles will be reclaimed.
no, please don't! Without those goods...
It's all right, Takuya. Those goods never belonged to us anyway. Don't worry. I'll help take care of your kin. Now that I know the situation, I'll personally
Might want to put your grand plans on hold there. You're under arrest too. for numerous assaults on the Tenryo.
Oh, yeah, I guess I forgot about. But no worries, I'll put my gang on the case. My boys.
Yeah, we've already arrested.
Oh, right.
That's what they get for resisting the
Yeah, I guess it's up to you then, Traveler. Could you be a pal and tell Granny Oni about the Blue Oni situation? Thanks. And thanks for sticking with me to the end. Once I'm out of the slammer, I'll find a way to make it all up to ya.
As for you two, lending them your aid when you knew full well they were in the wrong means that the culpability extends to you too. But, given your unique circumstances, and in light of the complexity of this case, we won't press charges this time.
Sorry for the trouble.
Hey, wait, are unique circumstances? Are these guys like a big deal or something? Oh, yeah, okay. Cool. Because I was gonna say, you know, like, I'm kind of a big deal myself, you know? Yeah, all right, see you next time, whenever that'll be.
Well, he's pretty.
No, I thought I was just gonna like just say quest completed. Oh, I forgot because I don't have this fucking waypoint. I don't know. Oh, well, that waypoint down there.
Weird.
Like,
But at least he's not a bad guy.
I submit that we cannot afford for the codices to get damp.
Yes, that does sound like my Ito.
So, did they take Uncle? Yes, they did. But don't be too upset, Daisuke. We will have... He and his gang may have acted recklessly, but the fact remains that... Yeah, I knew it! Uncle Ito helped...
Now, don't get any ideas, Daisuke. Ito is a far cry from awesome. He still caused a lot of... If you ask me, I'd say he's like one of those little Oni Kabuto you kids are playing with all the time. Though he looks fierce on the outside, he has a kind heart.
I don't really get it, but it sounds...
Thank you, Granny, for taking care of our little boy. I hope that Ito and his friends will be released as quickly.
Yes, you needn't worry.
It's time we started heading back. We'll be sure
by
to
the
visit
sound of
again
that, doesn't
soon.
sound like he had his quest is a part 2, like the Riding the Shogun and or.
I'm glad that everything was
What's that other
resolved in the
character's
end.
name?
Things were looking quite dire, but now the future looks bright. Wonderful, wonderful. As for the Blue Oni, just leave them to me. If there's one thing an old granny like myself can do, it's caring for others.
Do you need our help?
No. Go on ahead. Besides, once Ito is released, he'll be here to help me. Oh, yes. And you know what? I think that's what makes him adorable. He does whatever he puts his mind to. He's back when I took him in. Everyone thought I was most unusual indeed. They started calling me Granny Oni. But I've never been ashamed of this name. On the contrary, I'm quite proud because Ito is my pride and joy.
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a Crimson Oni and a Blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The Crimson Oni wanted to be friends with the humans, so the Blue Oni played the role of the naughty kid. And then he left. After a long time, the Crimson Oni was living happily with the humans, but in his heart, he wanted to bring the Blue Oni back home. The Crimson Oni didn't know where to find the Blue Oni. His search took him up the highest mountains and across the widest rivers. He found many traces of the blue Oni, but the more he found, the clearer it became. The blue Oni was hiding on purpose. So just as the blue Oni had once done, the crimson Oni left him a letter.
Dear Owl, I've made lots of human friends now, and I want to have a big party for everyone. I want all my friends to be there. That means you too, Owl. If you don't want to meet me, you can just watch from a distance.
The blue Oni snuck back to the village and hid in the shadows. He saw the great feast and roaring fire and longed to join in. But though his stomach rumbled, the blue Oni remembered the oath of old and kept his distance. Suddenly, he jumped. The crimson Oni was right behind him.
Hey, you're finally back. Come on, I'll introduce you. It's time everyone met my best friend.
Aww, that's so sweet. Okay. Challenges rewards. So if I do all these are different days, I guess. I needed that too. That's crazy. I actually needed that. I needed that fucking thing. I did all these test runs. So,
This weather's got me in the mood for reciting some laws. Let's see. Commercial law of the chapter 27, section 6, article 3 stipulates that... Wait, what was it? Oh my goodness, I've completely forgotten. What is wrong with me today?
I'm part of my 100%er. There's a fucking quest here. No. This one? No. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? No. No. Is it this one? No.
One with nature.
I'm gonna miss her. It is whatever. Shit happens for no reason. Oh shit, I'm going towards the north side. That's north. What side is this? West. East. South. Boom. Got it. Does it even tell you on the map, actually? Yeah.
We're way behind schedule. No touching. For Rex Lapis.
Into the wind.
Incinerate!
One with nature.
Boom boom!
The wind knows me. Into the wind.
That's her. Mr. Snickers.
Access denied.
Brain fart.
Add Astro. Thank you for
This is De Niro. Just gotta collect this thing first and boom. Makes my life a lot easier since I already unlocked this thing, boys. Makes my life a lot easier. And I forgot how this. I forgot this shit looked like this. So mountainy, alive, green. I'm in the land of dinero. Dendro, I mean. I'm in the land of Dendro, my guy. I'm just saying. Can I unlock this photo actually something here? Get it? That is. Wait, is this where I'm supposed to go? No, right? Surely not. Surely not, right? This is how you get there? By being underground? Where's this elixir at? What is this thing called? I forgot about it. An elite slime. An elite. I'll figure it out one day. I've already unlocked this portal, so.
Now that we made it to Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your sister. But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information. But, Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things. Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby. Wait a second. Look!
Oh, wow, blue hair. This is more freaking witching into
Now
that.
we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers. Hey there! We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost. We'd like to ask for some directions. Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Huh?
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Wait! Could she be ignoring us? How dare she? Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her. When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions. Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet and make sure she doesn't notice us.
Huh. Let's appraise the value on this.
She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Let's go take a closer look. Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but, it looks like that's not the case. Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she? What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again? It looks like she's meditating or... Oh! It's coming from that sensor over there. This is Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good. What? Is the smell making you feel sick? What's happening? Traveler? This is new...
I can't run. Fire ass fucking tree. So look at my earrings.
Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is
Whoa,
extremely
she sounds
knowledgeable.
cute.
If he says that he's going to be
Oh,
alright,
that's Ember's
then there's
friend.
absolutely nothing to worry
I feel bad
about.
for her. I heard about her traumatic
Are
story.
you awake now?
Her story.
Oh, thank goodness!
That's
Trevor,
Ember.
you're awake!
Ember's friend.
Well, we're at... good question. Where are we? Jaime was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is. This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger.
Kale.
My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here. Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort? Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up.
Mention Ember. I want to date her so bad.
Whoops.
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. All right.
I hate that character so much. And just how he sounds like that's a boy.
Sorry,
I did not want to pull from his banner. I did not pull from nothing when he was out.
The guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly. So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He's chief officer over
Why is he your master?
I already informed Paimon
I
about
don't
the
like
reason
you.
you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well.
Oh my god, you
It is
smoked it.
common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as spirit borneol to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination.
I don't like
In
this guy.
hopes of
I
asking
don't know why, I
directions,
just don't
you
like
two
this fucking
followed a
guy.
scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneol I just mentioned.
Then that shit must
That
have smelled
incense
ass for my
typically has
character to
no
drop
effect
down
on
like
most
that.
people.
Holy.
But for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition. As you experienced
No, this does not
firsthand.
make any sense.
Does that make sense?
No. Yes,
Very
yes,
good.
it does, actually.
Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious?
Yeah, fucking tree.
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tainari.
God, Kali is so fire, bro. God, why didn't I pull for her? Wait, I think I do have her. She became free.
Can you tell?
Sure, let me fill you in.
Oh my
I
God, he talks
originally
so fucking
planned to
much.
send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further
gonna rob my
observation while you
soul.
recuperate.
He's gonna rob my soul. Spade, come here. Oh, shoot.
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll
I
understand the
can't.
gravity
I'm
of
gonna
the
kill everyone
situation
here. I'm gonna
once I
kill you
explain
first. I'm gonna
everything
cut
to
your
you.
ears off.
Based on
That's
what
just my
you saw
souvenir.
after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape. If
A
you're
mental state.
skeptical,
Let's fight her, bro.
have a whiff of
You
this.
talking hella hot right now.
Oh, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar
Bro,
sensation
that's
as when you
because
passed out, aren't you?
you are drugging me,
Even
bro.
though
He's
your
gonna
condition
rape
is
me,
stable as
dude.
of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else. The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell, okay? Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right. Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know. What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now? You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be? Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari? If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right?
Tainari. Oh, well, but it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think? Good idea. Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find college.
I'll remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance.
Elazar is a truly troublesome illness. Elazar is a truly troublesome illness. Elazar is a truly troublesome illness. Elazar is a truly troublesome illness.
Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right.
Elazar is a truly troublesome illness. Elazar is a truly troublesome illness.
I'll remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance.
Elazar is a truly troublesome illness. Elazar is a truly troublesome illness.
Deal. You know, mate. Yeah, deal's a deal.
Elazar is a truly troublesome illness.
Man. I got a perfect idea on how to see.
The case before us is a strange and unprecedented one indeed.
What block? Weird. Who is this? The fuck? Who the fuck is that? And why didn't I get a freaking...
Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right.
Alright, next let's see your right hand. Yes, not bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful. Understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I
still
haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time.
I don't even see his fucking
Besides,
name.
there's a chance we may encounter...
It's annoying as
well,
fuck.
you understand.
But I have a vision too!
Yes, but you're cute. I don't want you to die, so...
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Weird.
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In
Yeah,
that
I'm
case,
the
perhaps
legendary
Kale
hero.
could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville
I'm
for
a
the day.
legendary fucking hero.
And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
What? Huh?
Tenari, we're ready to head out.
What did you just
Roger,
clean?
I'll be right there.
I don't clean my teapot world.
Yes, you can. So,
What you mean clean?
what exactly are we going to be doing today? Tainari
But not tell me I'm cleaning a fucking statue.
just now, but that doesn't really sound like the.
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse.
I can see why Amber likes
They
you.
handle a variety of tasks, like
Definitely
checking the
why Amber
condition of
likes you.
outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven.
Traveler, this way!
But like, where can we actually see? Does the quest helps me unlock these two things? Because like, I'm not gonna lie with you guys, I can't get there because it took me to back. Which is annoying. How do you? I don't have this shit unlocked. Oh no, I was supposed to the fucking event. That's why I bought this shit unlocked.
You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Bro, give me another character quest, bro. Oh my god, I can't. I can't. No, it's okay. I realized that last second as I click circle. Cutie.
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Oh, wobbly. Let me make a note of it. No problems with this lamp. Good. The statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue. Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then.
You fly, dummy! I dead ass have to do this.
Do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know,
that depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh?
There's
Greater
two?
Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago.
Yep.
According to what Masters told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Siristana.
Uh-huh. Then what happened?
Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest.
Huh? You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. But...
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Anyway, you two know Amber, right?
Of course, there we go.
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and... sorry.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure, you really like Amber.
I also like Amber.
Sorry, I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
For young, for about over Amber,
you're a friend of Amber
fucking
Paimon certainly feel a
he's not
lot
a
closer
fucking
to you.
outrider though, unfortunately.
How do you know that we've met Amber?
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion.
Oh, 100% they know it because
she's
the floating.
The moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
So that's how you knew.
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really. I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
One did.
That's alright. You've already helped.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. So that's why you're here.
Don't mention it. We are friends.
You both
I'm gonna go back to
my
smacking rocks and picking up flowers, dude.
I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy.
Alright, that's what I wanted to see. I have that character. Yay, I have Kali. Oh yeah, what do you build her with though? I should have started pulling for her.
According to today's... Fly! Call it in!
How do you build Talia? Like, what do you want on her? Oh, she's an outrider. Oh my god, just like Amber. I don't have good bows because I don't usually go for outriders. I don't go for outriders. God, you're cute. Alright, so since you already have this unlocked.
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanagi?
Lesser
The name
Lord.
does seem to fit
No,
the
this
statue
looks like
somehow. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later.
maybe they're midgets.
Let's get
Adore.
started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below.
That sounds smart. Imagine when they told me to go up top. Oh, that's yeah.
Nice work. That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale.
God, look how cute she is. Oh my god. Fucking move, you purple ass ball. Move, you a silly damn. I'm gonna go and take a screenshot.
Welcome back! You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break.
Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you bring? Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat
I
called
forgot
pita
about
pockets.
that too with the fucking
I hope
cookie
you'll like
competition.
them.
Was that a story or an event?
Whoops!
Oh, she's clumsy. I think that's it. I think her story tells us that she was abused or something with her hand before she ran into Amber and changed her.
They should be fine.
I forgot. I need to go on YouTube and look that up. Her story.
Those pitas are amazing! You're quite the... Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been...
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita pockets in no time.
Pita pockets. Just call them hot pockets.
It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh, I guess it happened.
So, Kale, don't you think that Tainari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but he's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moment.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master.
Yeah, he's annoying. I don't like him.
Seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature.
I don't give two fucks where he's from. I don't like him.
You've heard of the Academia, right?
I heard of it, yeah.
Well, there's a group called... something? Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears. I know, right? They've always wanted to pet them, too. Anyway, Master could have easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the Academia, but he chose to stay here instead as a forest watcher, helping the locals every day and passing on his knowledge to trainees. In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Really? Paimon would have never guessed. Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little, but it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why? Is he going to die?" It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you. Hey! Now even Kale's starting. Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't forget this! It's time for some Paimonial...
No! Don't touch me!
Oh no, they told us right here.
No, I just...
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both. Oh, well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharville. I think
She was only being touched because she was abused.
What was up with Kale?
She was experimented on, I think.
Why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back. Paimon can't even see her now.
Ah, Traveler. You've returned.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen
Oh, Kale? Yes,
Oh, okay. Guess...
No, this one you can't kill. I just realized something. Oh no, that's why the water's that way.
Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tainari? What are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because...
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some... Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though.
I like girls like that.
She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now.
Them.
It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tainari, what's...
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs...
Time to go. Tch.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because... well, because Kale asked me. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself. With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you are already familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though, I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. All right, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Yeah, we'd like to do something that...
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering like the Traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every...
No problem!
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as Nilotpala lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with...
Hey, Tainari? Where exactly are we going?
Nilotpala lotuses can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. Nilotpala lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Oh, huh. Okay then. Beautiful. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Kainari.
There should be Nilotpala lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
Alright, we've gathered enough Nilotpala lotuses. Let's head back to meet Kainari. Hey, Kainari! We found the lotuses you requested.
Let me take a look. Good, very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm quite glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on some other things I need.
Hey, Kainari!
Oh, Kainari! Someone's
Ah yes, that's a mirror. Let's go find out
What
what's
you
going
eating
on.
Does Rez have me muted? I can't hear him. No, I don't have him muted. I'm looking right now in the party chat. Yeah, I'm gonna custom. Dude, yo, his mic is so... Yo, can you raise up your mic, please? Yo, tell him... What the fuck?